Yeah, the tribes.
The tribes. Because this is the tribes of Israel. Okay, according to the prophecies of the Bible. Prophecies fit these men from Genesis 49 all the way through to Revelation.
North America is right here. You're Gad.
Gad, the way you pronounce that is God. The word God would mean troops. And the prophecy is that they were overtaken by troops. And it says that they will overcome in the end.
And now's the end.
And now's the end.
Believe it.
What tribe are you from, bro?
Apache, Aztec.
Right. So then even if you go to the Denver Museum, they actually have the way that they would have spoke, and it would have been Hebrew. It would have been just like this here.
I believe it.
Right? Right. So then see, and that shows, that's just because we do a video too for YouTube, that's just edifying for you that watch and see that this truth is spreading throughout the whole world.
We're waking up.
Right, and once it goes, these Edomites are through. Because the so-called white man ain't built for battle.
They're not.
That's why they need the gun. Now, we ain't out here telling people to lift up weapons and go against the white man, because according to the Bible, that is his blessing, the gun. There's not enough guns anybody could own to fight the white man. That's why he's that beast. But what we have the power to do is to separate ourselves from that beast. I'm gonna get that straight. This is the King James, right? So it's right here, Revelation 18, and it says, 18:1, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. So an angel means a messenger, and glory means beauty. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils. The word devil actually means accuser or deceiver. Right, who sits on that throne, right? They stole the land through murder, rape, robbery, but then they'll get you for shoplifting $5. And they'll put your ass in jail so fast. Right?
You guys have a website?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I got a card. Yeah. I'm gonna grab it real quick.
I need to find people like this.
Oh, but that piece you got, bro, you want to get rid of that.
Why you say that?
That is actually,
You're in Egypt.
yeah, that is Egypt. And the reason why is Egypt is bondage. And
So,
actually,
yeah.
when we were in
Just
Egypt,
grabbing my card.
those were not so-called Negroes. Those were Hamites. Those are Hamites. The image you have on your neck, those were Hamites. They were not the same as us. So you see the so-called Negro, West Indians, and Haitians, those would be so-called black people, right? Well, the same people that had us in slavery in Egypt are not the same people that are on this list. We are different. The Egyptians are Hamites. They put us in slavery along with these people because they are our brothers and our sisters. And in fact, in the Compact Dictionary, Bible Dictionary, it says that Ham is the father of the progenitor of the dark race, but not the Negroes. Okay, because they're different than the Africans. Ham was one of the sons of Noah, right? Noah survived the flood. The three sons were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Okay, so those three men went out and scattered and had children because they had wives that were on the boat with Noah and them. While Ham started the Africans. Okay, Shem started like the Israelites, the Arabs are Shemites, the Amaleks are Shemites, the so-called Jewish, the fake Jews, those are the so-called white people are Shemites because they come from one man. Three men started this bloodline of people. Okay, but Hamites are the Africans, the true African.
It's like disrespecting them.
That's actually bondage to you. We get Exodus 20.
So something you have to understand is the Bible was a book made for these people. So what the white man did is they took it and they twisted it around during the time of Constantine. And that's when they started putting heathenistic customs, and they use it actually a tool against us. Because this Bible condemns the white man. The whole book condemns the white man.
Back, bro.
I love it, man.
We're going to get you a script, though, so you can understand. Because we actually answered through the scriptures. It's Leviticus 18. Okay, good. 21. Hold that real quick, and he's going to bring out that 20, verse 1.
This is Exodus 20, verse 1. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt. So he brought us out of Egypt, not to go into Egypt. We're in Egypt now because, as you can see, there's monuments that show decoration to Egypt, because this is a form of Egypt. You're in slavery. When you go to work, all you can provide is, luckily, at home and food, and that's no more to be saved or to go on vacation, because when you're a slave, you don't get that luxury. You're only working for shelter and food, and that's according to your slave master's land too, because it ain't like you go in your own land in slavery. You actually got to build a little hut made out of shit on your own master's land, and so we're still in that form of slavery. Go ahead, a little more.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me, and that's a form of an idol. Because engraven image means in the grave. That's what engraven means. And so how do you make a grave? And that's what that is. That image is carved out. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
Engraven image. The engraven, like I said, is a grave. You dug it out. So that's a carved image. Go ahead.
Or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above.
In the heaven above, which is stars. We're not supposed to have, like, you know how people decorate their house, the little, or the gardens and things like that. You're not supposed to do that. That's a heathen deed. Go ahead.
Or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth.
Fish, the sharks. You know how Christians use the fish as a symbol. They're not supposed to do that. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them.
And bow thyself means to bless them. Okay, when you bow, that's a blessing. That's what the word blessing goes back to. So, like, you know, when everybody says bless you, it don't mean shit. Because unless they're bowing before you, that ain't blessing. Go ahead, brother.
Nor serve them, for I am the Lord thy God.
And serve them, you're serving them now because it takes your body, your effort to carry that chain on your neck. And money, that's a contribute, right? And you had to pay money for it. Go ahead, I'll hold that. Go ahead.
This is Leviticus 18:1. It says, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am Lord your power.
So he's saying, I am the Lord, but his name is Yahweh. Okay? They call him Jesus, but when you go back to the name Jesus, it takes you back to that image. That image is of Caesar Borgia, which is actually a son of a pope, and he actually declared himself a god. Okay, and he was actually a homosexual, and the man that painted that image was Leonardo da Vinci. Go ahead.
Verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt,
so after the ways of Egypt, okay,
wherein ye dwelt,
where ye indwelt, where you are, okay,
shall ye not do.
You shall not do. You shall not do the same things as these heathens. Because you're supposed to separate yourself. Hold that up right there. I'm going to bring out this one script to edify that. It says here, 18:1, and it says 18:4, Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people. And who are her people? The children of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. It says, but it's not saying to pack your shit and go move to Israel either. It means, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins. And what are the sins? Is the lifestyle that they live, having idols, false gods, pork. Eating pork is a sin. A sin is a transgression of the law. Okay, but see, Christianity tells you you can break the law. All you gotta do is cry out Jesus. Well, Jesus did not look like that, for one. Two, his name wasn't Jesus. And we can prove that today, standing here right now, which we're going to do. And that's why we bring the cameras, because we come out here to push the truth with sincerity. We study to show ourselves approved. We don't, go to a Christian camp and then think we know something. We actually study to show ourselves approved out here. And we could answer, I would say, 99% of the questions, spirit willing, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, blessing, that we could answer 100%.
Yeah, people read the Bible and they think they know everything,
Yeah.
but I mean, does a master kung fu artist practice for 1 year and think that he knows everything after that? No, it's a lifetime thing.
Lifetime. And if you stop, you lose it. That's the real image description of who they call Jesus. He would be a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, which would be today an American Negro, with white woolly hair, a white woolly beard, and it says that he's burnt bronze. Bronze is right there on that right-hand side, and burnt bronze is black. Well, it would be, yeah, brass and bronze are the same, but in the Greek and Latin. But it's a brown. And when something brown is burnt, it's black, right? Yeah.
Verse 3. It says,
So it says to come out of her, so that, let me read this one more time. 18, Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Because a bunch of plagues are about to hit America. Okay? Go ahead.
I'm going to start back up on verse 3 again.
Luke 6.
It said, after the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And go ahead.
Well, as you can see, even on the money, we are still in Egypt. The form of slavery we are in, we're still in Egypt. Celebrating Christmas is celebrating Nimrod. You know how on the so-called Illuminati, they cover their one eye? That's the signal of Eye of Horus, which is an Egyptian god. So literally all the things that they did in Egypt, we're doing today in this land. Go ahead,
going on, it says, and after the doings of the land of Canaan,
which was Israel before Israel is today. There was Canaanites. But when Israelites came through, they pushed the Canaanites to South Africa. That's where they migrated to, South Africa today. But they had different ways. They were not Israelites. We did not go into a society and say, hey, just be, you like us, we like you, let's all live together. It's not like that. And according to the Bible, there's commandments we were supposed to have, and there was supposed to be like even relationship laws. Like interracial, we weren't supposed to mix with these other nations. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians were supposed to marry amongst each other. When you take on these other heathens, you get a confusion of face. That's why there's some so-called white men, but they're actually in them is a black soul because their father is black. So-called, I say black so we can understand. But a so-called Negro, he's looks like a white man, but he's a black man. Or you'll see even Native American Indians, a lot of them. They look white, but they're Native American Indians through their father's line. This is through the father's line. Because he lays the seed.
This is going on.
And that's why Catholics is off too. You're not supposed to be praying to no woman. In fact, that woman Mary, or what they call her, the Madonna, is that man's sister, not Jesus, but the
Lucretia.
Caesar's sister.
Lucretia Borgia.
Yeah. It's the first crime family is what they call them. The first original crime family. Go ahead,
This is verse 3. It says, and after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do.
Shall ye not do. So we're ordered, commanded not to do as these other people do. That's why we stop eating pork. We do the best we can to keep the commandments in this hell that we're in. But like the Sabbath, nobody could keep the Sabbath perfect. But you're to recognize it and do your best out of faith. All right?
Finish up that step.
Finish
Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. So you don't partake in them, man. Like he was saying, don't follow these damn holidays, man, that they celebrate,
Right. And our people are all mixed into this. Because you can see the way they dress, the way they act. They hate themselves. Even us, even the Gadites, I'm so-called tribe of Manasseh. Not so-called, but Cuban. So I'd be the tribe of Manasseh, of the tribe of Manasseh.
Can I get this real quick to back you up? This is James 4:4, okay? This is ye adulterers. All right, you got to remember that Israel fell off and they got scattered across the world, right? All right.
And this is a form of adultery here. because we're the bride to Yahweh Shai. So if you had a woman, right, you loved her, what if she painted another man's face and said it was you? What if she called you another man's name? You'd be pissed, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're doing to him. Because he looks like us. But we worship that. And that ain't what he looks like.
And a lot of the inside the scripture, man, it has parables in it, man. So you know, only some people are gonna understand it or not. You know, some people aren't. So basically, when it's getting down to idolaters, he actually talks about Israel being as a woman. You know, the 12 tribes of Israel as being a woman.
Yeah, Hosea, the third chapter.
And so you got to think about it. You know, adulterer, man.
The reason he explains it that way is so that we could have an understanding, like a picture. Because you know how a woman is supposed to be towards her man.
Yeah.
Would any man want his wife to have sex with another man? No. So that's why he's telling us, I am your God, your power. That's what the word God goes back to. I don't want you to go deal with no other God. And what are other gods? Buddhism, this, what is it? Hamitic? Is that what it is? Where the African teaching?
Yeah.
Yeah, all that, yoga, Buddha, all that is bullshit, nonsense. And when you do that, you're taking up the tree of knowledge. That is actually what the tree of knowledge was. It wasn't an apple. It was all this other doctrine, like believing that the white man has so much power he can't be destroyed. One day, the Most High is going to come through here and burn this place to nothing.
Right.
There ain't even going to be dust.
Yeah, get Obadiah 12.
Obadiah 12.
Start at the 12th verse.
Yeah, he's been holding this up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish
We'll
up
grab
this
that
step
up.
real quick. This is James 4:4. Ye adulterers and adulteress.
Adulteress, because the women are just in partakers of this too. They actually went off first. So that's why Eve deceived Adam. Go ahead.
Know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity?
So the friendship with the world is shit like this. Where you're out here, you know, shaking hands with the white man, loving the white man. You know, this is partaking in his shit. And most of these days are actually celebrating the destruction of the children of Israel. Thanksgiving, what does that celebrate?
Start at verse 15.
Of your people.
Verse 15.
But do they not teach you to eat it? Do they say Happy Thanksgiving? They're mocking you to your face, saying Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I'm glad murdered your people.
yeah, you know what it is really called? It's Thanksgiving. That's what we call it.
Right? Black Fridays, right? Every holiday is just a slaughter. Christmas, you know what you used to do? You used to give people over to each other. That's why you had presents with names on them. And then, you know, the tree? The tree represents an erect penis. Nimrod from Africa, from Egypt. That's their god.
And one thing you got to do is look into it.
Right.
You know, look into the origin
Study
of
to
Christmas.
show yourself diligent, bro. To show yourself approved, I mean.
Hey, don't believe everything
Hey,
we're
no
telling
pictures.
you, but look it
No
up. You
pictures.
know,
This ain't no zoo.
you know, you got more information at your fingertips. You know, so you know, look it up, and you know, yeah.
Study to show yourself approved.
Huh.
Good, bro.
Going on, it says, know ye not that the friendship of this world is enmity with Yahweh? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy
So
of Yahweh.
a friend of the world is an enemy to Yahweh, who people call God. He hates this place. This place is complete rejection to the Most High's word. That's why every restaurant sells pork. The pork is abominable food. They brought it over here actually to clean up the dead bodies after they massacred the Indians. Because there were so many Indian bodies, there would be too many graves to dig. So what do? You bring in disposals, pigs to eat the bodies, right? Have you not seen the images? We got them down there where they stacked the buffalo heads. Right there. There was so much murder in this place that's why they brought the pigs.
Bunch of bags
Go
on.
ahead, huh?
Oh, that was it.
All right, you got that?
Obadiah.
Pull our bags closer.
Obadiah 15. This is
I
Obadiah.
would say you started at 7.
Obadiah 1:7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee had deceived thee.
So the men at peace with thee have deceived thee. The so-called Edom, well, they're Edomites. That's the biblical name for them, is Edomites. The word white means pure and innocent, which they're not. But the name of them is Edomite, meaning red, okay, or wasted away. All right? Well, the wicked have pushed you to the borders. Do they not talk about borders right now today? Read that verse one more time, Mark.
All
That's
the
why,
men.
Shalaki, that's why this Bible will never be outplayed. It's forever. This whole place is written by it. Everything you do, everything